danced all night, loved all night, baby. I know I did you wrong, that's why I sang this sad, sad, sad song. Won't you stay, stay, baby, don't go, girl. Thank you. I have another tune that I'd like to do. This one's called Gonna Be Loving You. It's something I wrote when I was in Arizona. I traveled a lot, meeting a lot of people, but this song, I kind of like this one too. Check it out. I'm gonna be loving you today. Gonna be loving you today. I'm gonna be loving you today, babe. Girl, you know you make me feel this way. I need your sweet love and your happiness, 'cause I know you want the same thing. Just wrap your loving arms all around me, baby. Girl, you make me feel so safe, baby. You make me feel so safe. Give me love, baby. Don't give me emptiness. Give me love, girl. I need your sweet caress. Give me love, baby. Oh, it's something you'll never regret. I'm gonna be loving you today. Gonna be loving you today. I'm gonna be loving you today, babe. Girl, you know you make me feel this way. I need your sweet, sweet loving. Girl, I need your happiness. Yes, I do. Wrap your loving arms all around me, baby. Girl, you make me feel so safe. Don't you know you made me feel so safe? And just give me love. Don't give me emptiness. Give me love, baby. I need your sweet caress. Give me love, girl. Oh, it's something you'll never regret. I'm gonna be loving you today. Gonna be loving you today. I'm gonna be loving you today, babe. Girl, you know you made me feel this way. Thank you. Now, I have another one too. This song I like because Curtis Mayfield did it. And I just liked it. What? Sweet, sweet harmony of liberty, let our rejoicing rise as high as the listening skies. Let it resound as loud as the rolling sea. Then sing a song full of the hope the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the faith that the present has for us. Facing the rising sun of a new day, yes, it has begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Black nationalism. Everyone starts out as a child, and they don't know of evil wars or violence. There's some imprint on them, their own hatreds and suspicions, and they learn less of their likenesses and more of their differences. I am amazed by the things I don't know. In and out of spaces they go. Open your eyes, just say no, and shine your light on the darkness and make it go away. Make it go away, yeah, make it go away, my love. Make it go, make it go away. Yes, love. Now some people are in prison for all the right reasons, yet others get caught up in political treason and the words used against them. Some may never see home, standing up for freedom and justice, or someone they might have known. I am amazed by the things I don't know. In and out of spaces they go. Open your eyes, just say no, shine your light, oh, on the darkness and make it go away, and make it go away. Yes, Lord, make it go away, make it go away, my love. Make it go away, make it go away. Yes, Lord. I say, what can I do? I'm only one person, yes, standing up for freedom and justice. Outcome is quite uncertain, so we flooded them with letters. We drowned them in their own shame. Now somewhere a prison door opens without any blame. I am amazed by the things I don't know. In and out of spaces they go. Open your eyes, just say no, shine your light, oh, and on the darkness, make it go away, and make it go away, make it go, make it go away. I like that song. It has a lot of stuff in there about how we should be acting as humans. But I like to do a song that was sung by the Beatles. It's called Blackbird, but I changed the word and called it Black Girl. This song is called Black Girl. It's a Beatles song that I just changed a couple of words in it, bird to girl, because he was singing about some black women in New York City that was being accosted by the police, and this is called Black Girl. Black girl singing in the dead of night. Take those broken wings, learn to fly. That's all your life. You were waiting to rise up. Black girl, fly away now. Black girl singing in the dead of night. Take those sunken eyes, learn to see. 'Cause all your life, girl, you were waiting to be free. Black girl, won't you fly away? Black girl, won't you fly? It's all your life you were waiting. Rise up, oh, fly away, black girl, fly. Just a little short song about the Beatles. One more I want to do. This is called all my songs is about love, so I've noticed that. I sing a lot about that. That's something that I wish we had more of in the world. I wrote this design really about my daughter. Whenever I see your smiling face, I wanna hold you in place. Never leave me, girl. You know I love you. Love the way you move me when you talk, the way you groove me, girl, when you walk. Baby, can't you see? You know I love you. Love the way you comb your hair. Love the loyalty when I'm not there. Baby, can't you see? You know I love you. Stay with me, I'll make you my queen. In my world, you mean everything to me, baby. You know I love you. Oh, girl, I love you. Thank you. Any more questions?
Well, first, I will thank you for playing, for sharing your stories with us, for sharing your words and your talents with us. And yes, of course, we have some more questions. The first one that I'll ask is, what does music mean to you?
Music's like the engine of the world. I mean, with it, you know, it builds momentum. It means a lot to me because of how it connects people and how it makes a person feel. So that means a lot to me, especially living it and growing up with it, gospel music in my life in the church. So I connect music with the church in a way. So that was how I got it.
I have a similar background, and I love watching documentaries and other reading autobiographies, especially for musicians and black musicians, just to see their story, where they came from. And it seems like the church is really rooted, you know, in a lot of black expression, a lot of black music. And I've seen a lot of, no matter what the genre, a lot of people really, their first love of music came from the church, or, you know, came out of gospel. Yeah, like our freedom songs, our Jubilee songs are rooted in that. I'll ask you, who were some of your musical inspirations and why?
As far as singing, was my father and my brother Eldred. my influence on music was a lot for being a drummer was James Brown, listening to him. And then when I saw the Earth, Wind, and Fire just took it to another level, they were big time in my journey through music. I just loved the way they made their arrangements and how Maurice White was just amazing. He was amazing. He was an amazing writer and performer. So that's some of my. Oh, I can't stop by not. I got to mention Prince. I mean, I just Prince is just. He was an amazing artist, man, and I didn't learn to like him until later on in life, and just looking back on his music and what he did and how he was.
Do you remember the first song that you learned how to play?
As a drummer, the first song I learned to play and I liked to play was Fence Walk. It was a big hit back in the day, and it was a very intricate drum beat that I could do it really well, and it got me a lot of jobs. Because I could play it.
Good, thank you. So for those of you who are not familiar with James, outside of being an amazing musician and just an amazing human, he's also an amazing artist, a visual artist. And so I first came to meet James about a decade ago as a freshman in college. I would religiously attend the First Friday Art Crawl on Gay Street. Just go to exhibit to exhibition, gallery to gallery, just check out the art. And James was one of the only, in years of going, the only Black artist that that I not only saw on the walls or saw Black faces represented in his gallery, but also the first Black artist that I actually physically met. And so just from our first conversation, it's like he opens his mouth and there's just so much wisdom and so much power and love that comes from that. So I kind of like followed him around like a puppy dog, like, teach me your ways, come to campus, come bring your wisdom and your love and your love for art to campus. And so he came and led a couple of art discussions and art talks at a couple of art shows that we had on campus. And you also talk about vicissitude, and he had a gallery and exhibition all about that. So can you speak more about vicissitude and more about your visual art?
Vicissitude started after my mom's passing, and it was just a way for me to keep Black history alive. And because when I ask some kids about Middle Passage, for instance, they couldn't connect to that. So there was paintings that I would do, subliminal messages in my paintings. Vicissitude was a way for me to put it all together, the past, the present, and the future, because vicissitude itself is a triptych that I painted as a police officer here in Knoxville. I was working on the police department, and I started this abstract painting, which took me 6 years to finish, 2 years on each panel. And then after that, I started doing drawings. I started doing what my mother said. She always said I was going to be a famous artist or a big artist. And I just kept that in my mind. And when I paint now, I named my gallery Geneva Galleries after my mother. And I signed her name on all my artwork. Every piece that I do, my mama's on it as tribute to her, because she raised a lot of kids and we lived in the projects, but I got out through art, and music. It's always helped me.
Okay. And I truly do believe that art, music expression, it has the power to unite, to connect, to heal us,
sure does.
and also to spark joy. And in my personal artistry, I use my art as activism, so as a way to confront a lot of issues that are kind of hard to see or hard to find words.
I love the way you do that.
Thank you. Hard to find words for. But to also to celebrate our culture and to also continue to tie in that history, to make sure that we're not losing a part of where we came from. But can you speak to the power of art in your life and kind of what you've seen it do or accomplish, or barriers that you've seen it break for you or for others?
Well, it's always done that. When I moved away from here after resigning from the police department, I moved to Washington, D.C. And when I got up there, I started Geneva Galleries in earnest at that time. It seemed they would accept me when I first of all, I didn't start with art with just being Geneva Galleries. I was just doing me, just being James Taylor, but I would go to the galleries and try to get my work seen, but they always would ask me, "Are you affiliated with a gallery?" And I had not been, and I didn't know too many galleries up there at that time, and not too many galleries would talk to you like that. So I started my business, Geneva Galleries Incorporated, and then I would call that same person a year later and tell them that I'm Geneva Galleries and I have an artist that I would like to introduce to you. I think he would work out in your gallery. I did that all over Washington, D.C. And so that's how I got myself into other galleries, by first creating my gallery and then projecting that out through in a business manner. You have to think about what you want to do, have a plan, and go for it. So I did that. And then I got incorporated. And from there, I started working for places like Art Expo by reading everything and kind of trying to figure out how the art world was. It was kind of cliquish, but you had to get with that. So I learned a lot by just believing in myself. First of all, I just don't believe there's nothing I can't do, and I will try, and nothing beats a try. So you just try, and then failure is part of life. You're gonna fail. You just got to keep pushing and pushing, because you learn from each failure. You learn certain things of how to do something, and you won't make those same mistakes.
I agree, and that's amazing advice for even self-taught artists or artists in general. Just keep trying.
Perseverance is most important in life. Don't give up ever on anything you want to do.
You tell a funny story about how you got to put DGA
Oh,
behind
yeah.
your,
Let me
and this will
put
be
that to
my
you.
last question. But can you
Yeah.
tell us more about DGA?
Okay. As I was in Washington and I met a lot of people, they would give me their cards and they would have all these MFAs or whatever masters, and they were whatever those letters meant to them on their card. It was very vital. So I said I want some letters behind my name. So I started putting W. James Taylor DGA on my card. That got a lot of questions, and people would ask me, "Does that stand for Director of Graphic Arts?" I said, "No, no, ma'am." I said, "Graphic arts, is it kind of related to?" I said, "No, ma'am. It stands for damn good artist." So I put that on my card, and you wouldn't believe how that has really carried me through. I've met a lot of people, and they call me W. James Taylor DGA.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining and for tuning in with W. James Taylor, DGA.
Yes.
Thank you guys for also supporting The Bottom. We are a space, again, to celebrate culture, uplift community, and also uplift creativity here in Knoxville. And we really center Black artists and Black expression. We believe it's important. We also believe that art and literature are tools for liberation. So we hope that you continue to stay tuned. We also are partnering with Sadie Pro Records, which is a company that I've kind of started here with The Bottom, just bringing my love of music and also movement to this space and really centering our local talent here with music and movement. And we'll see you guys for our next show, which will be featuring our own Kami Astro. It'll be September 30th here at The Bottom. You can get your tickets online. It's going to be a great show, and I'm excited for that. And James, thank you again. Thank you guys for staying tuned, and we will see you on the next Tiny Bookshop Concert Series.